Hey there, welcome back to Luminivity, where powerful books meet real-life lessons. Today's story is about justice, empathy, and childhood innocence, set in a world that feels unfair and divided. Let's walk into the deep south of the 1930s and explore one of the most iconic novels ever written. To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. The story is told through the eyes of Scout Finch, a curious and sharp little girl growing up in a small town in Alabama. She lives with her older brother Jem, their housekeeper Calpurnia, and her father Atticus Finch, a quiet but wise lawyer who becomes the moral anchor of the story. Scout isn't your typical girly girl. She climbs trees, fights boys at school, and questions everything. Her world is small but safe, until it isn't. Things change when Atticus is appointed to defend Tom Robinson, a black man wrongly accused of assaulting a white woman, Mayella Ewell. Even though everyone in town seems convinced Tom is guilty, Atticus knows the truth, and he believes in standing up for what's right, even if it costs him everything. Here's where it gets real. Atticus tells Scout, "The one thing that doesn't abide by majority rule is a person's conscience." That one line, it sticks. As the trial unfolds, Scout and Jem begin to understand the harsh reality of their town. The racism, the hatred, and the blind injustice. They witness how truth isn't enough when people don't want to hear it. Tom Robinson is innocent, but the color of his skin decides his fate. It's painful, it's heartbreaking. But through their father's quiet strength, Scout and Jem start to learn what real courage looks like. Not the kind with fists or guns, but the kind that keeps going when you know you might lose. And then there's Boo Radley, the silent neighbor who never leaves his house. Rumors say he's a monster. But in the end, he turns out to be a gentle protector, quietly watching over Scout and Jem when they're in danger. It's such a powerful reminder. The people we fear the most might be the ones who save us. So, what does this book really teach us? Let's break it down. Look deeper. People aren't always what they seem. Practice empathy. Walk in someone else's shoes before judging them. Stand up for what's right, even when it's hard, even when you stand alone. Innocence sees truth. Children often ask the questions adults are too afraid to. Quiet heroes exist, and they make the world just a little bit better. Harper Lee's masterpiece is about growing up in a broken world and choosing to hold on to kindness, courage, and conscience. You'll laugh at Scout's questions. You'll feel your heart break for Tom, and by the end, you'll carry a little bit of Atticus Finch with you. That quiet strength, that inner voice that says, do what's right, not what's easy. If this story moved you, it's because truth has a way of speaking across time. At Luminivity, we believe in sharing those truths, one story at a time. Like, share, and subscribe if you believe in light, growth, and change. And remember, sometimes the smallest voices carry the biggest truths.